After a bit of a hike, following Orion, finally got him healed up. Come to the second Ayleid ruin. From what I gather, we're looking for Azani Blackheart, who is an individual that was... there was a contract to take care of him. Apparently he had made off with some artifact or something. Somebody wanted him dealt with. And it was something that the Fighters Guild couldn't handle. And the Blackwood Company supposedly just went in there and dealt with it. Well... Mojin Orion here, he thinks that Azani Blackheart was never dealt with at all. Apparently the guy likes to hide out in Ayleid ruins, and so that's what we're looking for, is to find some evidence that either he wasn't taken care of, or he was, and then to put that to rest. Anyway, I think that's basically the gist of it. So we're here at the second ruin, and still looking for traces of this guy. Or some Blackwood Company involvement one way or the other. I think the thing that raised Mojin Orion's suspicion more than anything else is the fact that the guy who initially contracted the Blackwood Company to deal with this, he winds up dead or disappearing or whatever, and the artifact that he had them retrieve also came up missing. So if you put it all together, basically this Azani Blackheart guy maybe made a deal with the Blackwood Company, and instead of being dealt with by the Blackwood Company, he instead basically said, here's the artifact, you go turn it in, get paid for the contract, we'll come back later, you give me the artifact back, and everyone makes out on this, or something along those lines. It would be nice if we actually did find this Azani Blackheart ourselves, go ahead and take care of him, gather some proof that we took care of the contract and exposed the Blackwood Company as being frauds. Being scam artists and murderers on top of that. Well, I see somebody there. I'm going to assume hostilities, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to shoot first and ask questions later. But this is a good sign. The last Ayleid ruin was full of nothing but rats and crabs and some petty Ayleid casks full of, potions and gold, and I mean, that's all nice and everything, but I think this is more what we're looking for right here. We're going to go ahead and see the effectiveness of a little bit of poison stacked on top of our spell. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. That's how it's supposed to work, right? Oh, she healed too. Alright. I'm wondering if the second arrow would have just gone ahead and finished her off. I did make some black soul gems, if you can't tell. Went ahead and filled one up right there. That was nice. Oh, that cuirass that she's wearing doesn't look too bad. Might want to consider something like that for myself. Okay, well, where there's one bandit, there's going to be more. Yep. It's not so intimidating now. Before, simple bandits seemed basically like bosses. Each one was this epic battle of the century type of thing. Now it's they're a little more easier to contend with. mad? Okay. Got something for you. Got her. Yeah, that mithril looks kind of nice, too. I'm sitting here shopping. I'm not killing bandits, I'm clothes shopping. What are you talking about? Yeah, I made lots of poisons. I'm just going to stack these. This is a lesson well learned and one that I will carry over into any future playthroughs of this game. Poisons, summons, and proper enchanting. Winning combination. Oh, nice. That's a pretty nice looking battle axe there. That looks pretty cool. I'm kind of digging these silver weapons because they serve a multi-purpose and they're not that heavy. They don't eat up so much stamina per swing. I know the Daedric two-handed weapons, those things weigh like, what, 60, 70, 80 pounds or 80 units of weight? Something like that. And they're heavy. And the heavier a weapon, the more stamina it takes to swing it, which makes sense. So we may go for 1 or 2 points less damage, but a whole lot less stamina cost. I think the physical damage really is kind of secondary anyway. We're getting most of our damage from enchantments and poisons and other things that are stacked on there, so... Ooh, those look like, what do you call them? Those stones. The ones that you can re-enchant your weapons with. They begin with a V. First, let's take care of these bandits. Yeah, see, some of them have already been lifted up and looted, right? See ya. Nice. Elven cures. Not too fond of the elven stuff. Not really. Also saw something interesting. Remember I was saying that pretty much whatever you wear, it all kind of really balances out, even clothing. Sure enough, you got to spend some of the shielding enchantments on some of the pieces to make it all even out. But the elven gear, the Varla stones, that's it. That's what they're called. That's not a Varla stone, but I'm hoping those ones that are still sealed shut, there's Varla stones under there. That'd be awesome. Anyway, I think it's the elven. I'm sorry. Yeah, the elven and the glass are kind of the equivalent of ebony and Daedric once you reach a skill of 100 in light armor, because you get a 50. It's like a 50% or a 50 point armor rating upgrade, so it literally evens them out. Where just as far as base stats go, a glass set is literally the equivalent of a Daedric set once you max your skill out of 100. And I'm like, huh. So really the point that I think they wanted to make was wear what you want. Bam. Nice. Now let's find a way to get these things lifted up. Yeah, I know we're supposed to be here looking for somebody, but Something else just took precedence. Yeah, this right here, these Varla stone cages, we need to see what's under these. Don't know where the button might be, though. There's got to be a button around here somewhere. Hell, they got the first ones lifted up. Boy, if all these are Varla stones? Oh, you got me with that. I mean, they literally... Like, you could have every single enchanted item in your inventory empty, and they will refill everything. Not like one particular equipped... No, I mean, literally, like, everything. Something tells me this probably isn't the button for those. Yeah, this is probably just the button for that door. Alright, well, I personally don't want to leave here till I find it. It could be, like, towards the end of the dungeon. I guess that's possible. Probably have to go through something of a gauntlet to find it. We'll see. Like I said, if I don't find it before I leave, I'll look around a bunch on my own. This place looks pretty big as it is. Be a lot of exploring to do. Well, this guy's going to keep me in restoration training, isn't he? He's playing a pretty good tank, though. Not going to lie. He's doing his bit. He's standing up long enough to let us get in enough shots to take care of the baddies. Oh, great. Collapsing floors, too, huh? That mouse looks, or rat looks dead down there. Not exactly sure where I'm supposed to be going. At least we've got something of a quest marker this time, though. Nope. Oh, the rat's dead now. Maybe it wasn't, but it is now. I don't even know how he got down there unless he fell down. He probably did through the collapsed floor, yep. I don't know how he's going to find his way back up here either. Maybe he'll just spawn with me on the other side of the store. Yep. Dude's got some hit points. Why do I feel like there's something that's just going to run straight down the middle of this hall right here and try to chop me in half? One thing that always troubled me in these ruins is there's no furniture. Was any furniture or decorations magical back then? I mean, that would actually be kind of cool if you think as long as you're there, the place is furnished by some spell that you upkeep. You know, spirit tables and chairs, and how cool would that be? And then once you're, well, basically passed away, or once you're gone from the place, it's just empty. You know what? I doubt that's the case, but that just sounds cool, so I'm gonna go with that. That the ancient Aelids spiritually, basically decorated their... See what I got? I got these arrows for you. If you just stand still, take one of these arrows to the face, please. Okay, well, I'm probably just gonna hit my ally more than anything else. Let's get someone else in here. It's 3-on-2 now, bitches. What's up? Nice shot, dude. Kind of digging Orion's Morning Star there. I'm not gonna lie, if I found a big old two-handed Morning Star type of thing, Big two-handed mace. I might have to run with that, because that would be pretty cool. Big old spiked, just this big abomination-looking thing, you know? Big two-handed Morningstar. That would be cool. Now, I remember Modern Orion, he said something about possibly the Blackwood Company working with mages, having them at their disposal for something, and true enough, here we go. There are some mages here. And those are broken. Oh, I'll fix those for you, sure. Exercise my armorer skill. There's a certain reward to training in all of your attributes early and getting them up where they need to be. Like getting my endurance to 100. Now, any armor or heavy armor or blocking skills that I increase have nothing to do with my level. I can increase those at will, and luckily enough, none of them are major skills. So I can increase those 50 times during a level, and it makes no difference. It doesn't affect... It's not considered wasted points towards my endurance, because my endurance is maxed. It's where it's supposed to be. In fact, that's the first thing I get to 100, so I can fix all the stuff I want with my armorer skill. After that, and I don't have to worry about wasting those points, you know, for training. It's already done, so all that stuff is good. Just like once our agility is at 100, I don't have to worry about how many times I raise sneak and lockpicking and marksman during the course of a level. I can raise them 50 times the next level. Wouldn't matter. They've served their purpose. Basically, you get 3 skills to train an attribute. If you waste all 100 of those skill levels during the course of one level, you will not have it to use for training during any future levels, you know? And so, being careful with that early on. I've got plenty of points left over in most of my attributes, but yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Like I say, I can exercise them at will. And all of my major skills, I want to make this note now, so now that you can see kind of how this played out, all my major skills are stuff that I don't have to use. Except for, I think, Mercantile, you know? But that raises so slowly. And you can choose how and when you buy and sell. There's that button. Look at that. There's a Varla Stone. Those things are... You wouldn't catch me selling those. No. That's the equivalent of... Oh, man, if you've got like 5... items all enchanted with grand souls and they're all empty, that Varla Stone will fill them all. That's worth like 5 grand soul gems. And in a pinch, if you're in the middle of a dungeon, you've used up all your stuff and you got one of these and you need to re-enchant your gear so you can kill all the bad guys on your way out, they're worth more than their weight in gold, definitely. Yeah, but anyway, now you can see why I picked the major skills that I did. So I'm not leveling except when I want to. And there's something of a level cap. See, if my major skills are alteration, which I rarely use, if you use alteration all the time, then pick something else. But illusion, which I do use when I go invisible, but if that's the only major skill I'm using, odds are I can train in everything I want to train with before I raise illusion 10 times in level, inadvertently when I'm not meaning to. You see what I'm saying? So, I've got mysticism, illusion, alteration, and what is it? Light armor, hand-to-hand, which I'm not using. If I was using hand-to-hand, I'd pick something else. I'd pick blade or some other strength-based skill. And these are things I at least don't have to use while I'm playing, and so I can control how and when I level. And honestly, if I just run around playing and I stop using alteration and mysticism and stuff like that altogether, I'll essentially stop leveling. So I can set my own level cap basically around, I don't know, level 20, 25, or just whatever, you know? And if I'm ready to level one more time, then, you know, I can do that when I'm ready. Like, once we put on light armor, if we start running around with light armor all the time, eventually it'll raise 10 times at some point. And so, you know, you'll level like that. One really cool thing is if you're going to run around in clothes, playing a pure mage type character. Oh, look at this dude, Mr. Speedy. What the hell? This dude's like a hamster on crack. Oh no, this is not acceptable. I can't even catch him. Oh, like he's a master in all of his skills, too. You see that reverse spinning power attack? We'll eventually unlock that. I don't think we have it yet. I think that's the reverse power attack. Sinweaver. Oh, the thing's worth 55 pounds? Holy crap. I could essentially carry it. Theoretically. I mean, it's worth a decent amount of gold. If you factor that out, it's only really worth, like, what, 20 gold per pound? But still, whatever. Looks like there's another loot chest back there, too. Alright, so there's that Azani Blackheart, and true enough, the Blackwood Company had not dealt with him. Had apparently made a deal with him instead, and double-crossed their employer. Greaves of the sun, resist fire, weakness to frost. Huh. That's clever. I have a lot of stuff to sell. Some of the stuff I was actually thinking I might even want to try on. The Elven Curates are actually worth a little bit. These aren't worth quite as much. I get rid of a couple of these. Yeah, seriously, if I'm ever going to switch to light armor, a set to stick with, I mean, the Dark Brotherhood armor, it's definitely the coolest in my opinion. It really is pretty cool, especially if you find a dark hood or some other kind of hood to wear over the top of it that matches. I wonder if one of these was initially a skill book. Nice. I'll take that too. Hey, look, I'll sell these books. I am not above selling these books. No, I am not. And I'm already overweighted again. Are you serious? Alright. Like I said, I was eventually going to actually maybe even try on some of that Mythos stuff, but well, I'm sure we'll run into a million of those, so... so this is what kept the battle music going. Freaking rat. Little asshole. No, we still got battle music. Looks like I see water down there. Maybe we've got some crabs to deal with, too. And they did such a good job with these ruins. They really did. That's what you get for keeping our battle music going, you little shit. Do we still have... What the hell? What, we aggravated every single rodent in the entire ruin somehow? That's the culprit. Son of a bitch. Take that. Alright, well, I'd say this was worth it.
Azani Blackheart is dead, and our brothers avenged. Dead, finally. Good work. Did you retrieve his ring? I want that as proof that the Blackwood Company didn't defeat him. You've got it. Good. I'll use it to prove it was we, not the Blackwood Company, who killed him. Good work on this. Now get out of here. I'm going to head back to Coral. When there's more to do, I'll let you know. Your accomplishments are impressive. Because of this, I bestow upon you the rank of Warder of the Fighters Guild. You too.
Alright, good luck finding your way out of here, because I have no idea where we're at. Couldn't heal you up before you go. Practice my skills a little bit. This is the slowest leveling skill in the world. Restoration? Oh my gosh. Seems like you have to cast 3,000 or 4,000 spells to make it raise 1 point. Definitely tedious. Exercise my blocking a little bit too. Come on with it. Remember way back in the day when a rat would hit you twice, even through block, and kill you? Way back when. It has as much to do with leveling as it does with better armor and stuff.
You hit me.
Well, get out of the way then. I guess if you hit them enough, you'd probably get kicked out of the Fighters Guild for assault or something. Even though they're the ones jumping in front of your fists and your sword and stuff. I guess if he's heading this way, I should head this way too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually lost. Oh, look at this though. So that's what I'm talking about. Get lost and find more loot. Totally worth it. And find more rats too. I have contracted feeble limb. Well, that's probably not a good thing. I have plenty of these on hand. This is where the floor collapsed from above. You can hear the traps going off up there. I don't see a way out. I guess the only way is through this loading door, I guess. But how do you get back up there to that crosswalk? No other side doors at all, huh? I guess if we could jump high enough, we could just get up there that way. You know what I'll do? I'll probably just go find my own way out of here. I should have saved a Mithril Cuirass. I should have saved one just to check it out. That's okay. It's not bad. Sitting here trying on all my latest fashions, right? That's okay. That'll work. Doesn't look too bad. Check out a Mithril Cuirass also. But, anyway, I think where I'll meet you guys next is back at the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. I'm going to go sell all this junk, and then I'll meet you guys there. And I was thinking we'd go pick up another Dark Brotherhood contract and see where that takes us. Just kind of go back and forth, experience each storyline as we go. If you want to subscribe, you can click that button up top. If you want to catch the rest of this playthrough, you can click that image in the middle. It should send you straight to the playlist. Appreciate you hanging out. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.